GameSir has had a reputation for selling a ton of controllers for low prices, some going lower than you could ever expect. $25 for the Nova Lite, if I recall correctly. Is it even possible for them to build a controller with some quality parts? I keep telling myself they had to do some cost cutting somewhere. But generally speaking, I personally can't call the quality of the Nova standard cheap. Now, if you drop it or wreak havoc on it, then yes, you may risk damaging it. I mean, that's pretty much a given. But I didn't get scared throwing this across the room if I feel frustrated or dropping it on the floor. Not that I do, nor do I recommend you do that because it's just not ideal. The word Nova is a horrible name for Spanish-speaking countries because Nova means it doesn't go. Basically, the pronunciation is no va. It does go though. How far can it go? For the most part, I haven't heard many problems when it comes to their controller quality, and their customer service seems to be okay. So let's go ahead and look at the GameSir Nova and see what all the hubbub is all about. Bub. Let's get some of the specs out of the way. The GameSir Nova has a 1-year warranty which can be increased to 18 months if you register your controller on their website. Although you may need to sign up for their newsletter, but you can unsubscribe after you do that. It has a 1200 milliamp battery that lasted me between 10 to 11 hours with the lights and HD rumble effects turned on. It's most likely about an 18-hour battery or so with those features turned off. It also features fast charging per GameSir's Amazon info page, so it should take about 2 hours to charge to full. The controller features gyroscopic controls along with turbo functions. The back buttons can be mapped to one button or as macros, basically known as you can do button combos with it. The joysticks and triggers are both Hall effect. The buttons are membrane and not mechanical, but they do a good job of keeping up with games. They don't feel cheap or feel like they're gonna break easily. This is compatible with the Steam Deck, Switch, Android, and iOS. And of course, it's compatible on Windows PC. When it comes to the customization of the controller, it can be done without an app for the PC or smartphone. However, I can confirm from the smartphone app that there is no way to disable the 6-axis gyro or HD rumble. I'm like, wait, what? Neither is listed on their instruction booklet as well, or their website, even their customer support. GameSir really dropped the ball on this one. However, I do like how the features work, but some people would like these features turned off, and not even their customer support has any answers for this matter. For some, be wary of this. Also, there is no wireless dongle for this controller. Yet there is one included for the Nova Lite. Like, huh? You need to spend an extra $10 to $11 or so on their website depending on your region, which pretty much makes this more of a $45 to $50 controller like their T4 Cyclone Pro. The controller features RGB rings which have 6 different lights and 5 modes of lighting, which is pretty much GameSir talk, which for me is a little bit illogical. They claim that there is individualized and diverse lighting effects that provide rich color saturation. RGB color that provides rich color. Well, duh, isn't that the point? So now we'll go ahead and display the input lag and circularity test results on the following screenshots. Looking at the GameSir Nova circularity tests in wired and wireless modes, they both came out at 0.0% average error rates, which can't get any better than that. As far as the input lag test in wired mode, it was an average of 1.79 milliseconds with a polling rate of 557.7 hertz. So it's under 2 milliseconds, which is really good for a wired connection. I couldn't get wireless because in wireless mode it detects it as a Switch controller and not an Xbox controller. Felt a bit spongy, but I was able to pull off different moves on various fighting games and platformers. So despite the actual feeling, it is for the most part accurate. I would say it does the job pretty good, but companies like Flydigi and of course Nintendo have better D-pads than this controller. The thumbsticks felt accurate, and they were pretty much like your typical run-of-the-mill sticks. Nothing special that stands out like the Apex 4, but they get the job done. Which is to say, they're very good. So now we'll go over the accessories that come with the GameSir Nova. First, for me, being a kind of a standout for the price range, is this protective case. It'll make it really easy to take on the go. So, snapped in. Next, you have this USB-C to USB-A GameSir cable. It's not braided, it's a simple rubber cable, which looks like it'll be easy to break. Then you have the quality control sticker here, which looks like a guitar pick. Along with, I believe this is a sticker, and this instruction booklet is pretty much a foldable map, as I'd like to call it, of paperwork that I dislike. I've always liked booklets that actually have spines, or book spines to be precise. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the gameplay using the controller. Now for some Mega Man X gameplay. Now for some Crash Bandicoot gameplay. Now for some Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Now for some Tekken gameplay. I'm not an expert at this, but I'll do what I can. Overall, there's enough to like about the Nova while still needing to question some of GameSir's decisions, such as why are there no instructions on how to turn off the gyro and HD rumble, and why are they still making controllers without the 4 back button layout? Many people have been asking for it. I'm fine with a 2-button layout, but GameSir, you need to expand your market instead of oversaturating it with the budget controllers that you keep producing. Also, why is there no wireless dongle with this one yet you included with the Nova Lite? Overall, it gets a recommendation from me. Nothing in particular stands out, but it gets the job done. That about wraps it up with this review. So like and subscribe and comment to help the channel grow so that we can give you more information on future controllers or other products. Every little bit helps. Thanks for listening. Stay cool in the summer. Till next time, take care.